The case of Doujon Griffiths has finally come to a head, and if you're not aware of the story, let's get into it. It says the news of Doujon Dwayne Griffiths, the 23-year-old man accused of the 2021 killing of 20-year-old Masania Carla Shea Malcolm and her baby daughter Carly in Miami, Florida, has been caught and arrested by the United States authorities, has brought a sense of relief to Montego Bay, the hometown of victims and accused villain. Malcolm was reportedly shot and killed, and her 1-year-old daughter left to suffocate inside a car by Griffiths, who had earlier shot and seriously injured Malcolm's boyfriend, who is also the child's father, at their Miami home. After that shooting, he allegedly abducted the mother and child and drove away with them. It takes a special kind of human being to allow a child to die, especially a child that has nothing to do with big people argument or what's going on in adults' life. But I will say Doujon's time in prison is going to be hard. If he is in general population and they figure out that he is a child killer, he's gonna regret it. He's probably going to be put in 23-1, which he is in solitary confinement for 23 hours, and he's out for 1 hour to exercise for his own safety. Because if they find out that he's a child killer in there, honey, I don't even have to explain what's going to happen to him. Malcolm's mother, Latoya Budisha Reed, who was a popular personality on the Montego Bay social circuit before she migrated to the US, where she was later joined by her daughter, shed tears on a video posted on her Instagram account 2 days ago, in which she confirmed that she was contacted by the US authorities and informed of Griffin's arrest. Since the killing of her daughter, Reed had been very active on social media, constantly posting wanted pictures of Griffiths and urging the public to contact the police if he was seen. In her Instagram entry announcing Griffiths' arrest, she posted another wanted picture of the alleged killer, but this time it has caught superimposed over it. Following the killing of Malcolm and her baby, the U.S. authorities had placed a U.S. $15,000 bounty on Griffith's head, but somehow he managed to remain on the run for 3 years that have elapsed since the killing. When the news of the killing broke in 2021, it jolted Montego Bay, as the accused killer and the slain mother were from the same general area in Glendavon. Malcolm from Sun Valley Road and Griffiths from Gulf in Norwood. It is believed that the killing was hangover gang violence, which started in Montego Bay and spilled over in Miami. Malcolm's boyfriend was linked to the G-City gang, which is originally from Salt Spring, also in St. James. Griffiths, who was becoming a renowned face in gangland activities in Montego Bay, reportedly fled Jamaica illegally in early 2021 and ended up on the streets of Miami. Out of the kindness of Malcolm's boyfriend, and who knew him quite well, decided to take him into his home until he was able to get on his feet. However, other gangsters from Montego Bay were also living in Miami, discovered that Griffiths, who was their old associate, was with Malcolm and her boyfriend. They reportedly encouraged Griffiths to rob and kill him, Malcolm's boyfriend, and seeing a chance for instant wealth, he agreed. On the day of the killing, Griffiths reportedly held up Malcolm, her boyfriend, and the baby at gunpoint inside their home and demanded money. However, he was met with resistance. He reportedly opened gunfire on the boyfriend, hitting him multiple times, and thinking he was dead, abducted Malcolm and the baby and fled in the family's car. It is believed he tried to get Malcolm to tell him where her boyfriend had his stash, a place where money was hidden, but she refused to tell him. It is believed he got angry and shot her dead inside the car. It is further believed that Griffin parked the car on the side of a busy highway, locked it up with Malcolm's body and the baby inside, and fled. When passersby became curious about the unattended car along the highway and alerted the police, the cops went to the location and found Malcolm's body and the body of her suffocated baby inside the vehicle. And that baby didn't have to die. If he had left the mom's body in there, rolled down all the windows, the baby would have been fine. Even if he had left the car on, running, and the AC on, the baby would have also been fine. Killing the child was unnecessary. And the fact that it's about money, their own money that he didn't work for, says a lot. The child's father, who had miraculously survived his multiple gunshot wound and was hospitalized with serious injury for several weeks, was reportedly able to provide law enforcement with the details of what transpired before he was shot and left for dead. One thing with the United States of America, once you do the crime, you're definitely going to do the time. And no matter how long you run for, you are going to pay the piper what the piper is due, especially if it's criminal activities in the United States of America. One thing I will say is the newly released pictures of Doujon's mugshot. Even if you knew him before, you wouldn't have known him in these pictures. He looked definitely a lot different. And that's what happens when you're on the run from the law. You have to change up your appearance. You have to make sure you look different. But shout out to the U.S. Marshals and everyone involved for catching him, because what he did was unnecessary. What he did was crazy. Someone that took him in, trying to help him get on his feet, and he turned around and killed them. Yeah, say what your friends, what you smoke with and run joke with, and them will cut your throat quick. The only friend we me love are the one up above. You remember that song there? That song right there is Doujon Griffiths in a synopsis. I don't know what the course of action will be, if they're going to try him in the US and let him serve his time in the United States of America. But I will say, if he has to do time in America, he's probably going to go to life without the possibility of parole, especially since what he did is in Florida. Florida do not play when it comes on to murder. And when there's a child involved, bet your pockets you won't see the outside of a jail cell for a very long time. I don't know if he came in here illegally or if it's because he's an illegal alien. He can opt for deportation. I don't know what the case will be with that, or he'll probably serve part of his sentence and opt for to be deported. But whatever they do with him going forward, I'm glad he's caught. They need to put someone like him underneath the jail, because who kills a friend that's trying to do nothing more than help you get on your feet in a place like the US where no one helps anyone, no one looks out for anyone?
Family, friends, and supporters and well-wishers, today, March 22nd, 2024, I'm coming live to let you know that the police has incarcerated Doujon Dwayne Griffiths. Doujon Dwayne Griffiths is in custody. Me hold Doujon. 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 Me hold Doujon.
Anyways, like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.